Greetings. In today's video of business finance, we will get familiar with the term of inventory and inventory management. What would be our key takeaways from this lecture would be what is inventory, what do we mean by inventory, what is the importance of inventory with respect to business, what is inventory management, its definition, then objectives and need of inventory management in the business, and lastly what is the importance or functions of inventory management. We will start with the definition of inventory. So inventory comprises of usually raw material, works in progress and finished goods, as these all forms the part of current assets, which is also known as in accounting term or in finance term inventory. Usually inventory the word inventory is derived from the dictionary, which means stock of goods, but inventory means such type of assets which may be disposed of in the future in ordinary course of business action. We can define inventory as an goods which can be disposed of within future in the ordinary course of business action. Usually inventory comprises of those things in which the business deals. It can be raw material, it can be finished goods, even though works in progress along with the spare parts can also form the part of inventory. So inventory is used to represent the aggregate those items which are tangible assets which are usually held for sale in the ordinary course of business, that is finished goods, which are in process of production for such sale, means works in progress, or to be currently consumed in the production of goods or services to be available for sale, which means raw material. In short, inventory comprises of three things: raw material, works in progress, finished goods, which can be used for the purpose of sale or for the purpose of production or the process of production, so that sale could be made in the future in ordinary course of business. That is what is inventory. Now we will go for the importance or objectives of inventory. What are the objectives for which inventories are held by the business? Number one is to stabilize production and production process. In every business, there is an proper planning of production. Production department is responsible for production, but they are linked with the inventory. Without raw material, we are unable to make the production. So the raw material help us to have the production of the goods which can be held for the purpose of sale. With the proper inventory of raw material, business can stabilize their production process and have the thoroughly even production practices in the organization. That is what is the first objective of inventory. Second one is reducing order cost. Remember one thing, there is always a cost of ordering the goods. For example, we have to first of all get the quotations, then we have to see that and spare our time which quotation is good for our business, or which quotation should be for which we should go for further processing. After that, we have to spare the time for putting the order, for which for that purpose we have to incur the cost of invoicing, and the production department as well as the purchase department has to spare their time. Later on, the order is placed, and with every order there is this ordering cost attached with it. For the purpose of reducing the order cost, usually the company plans to have a bulk order system which would help them to reduce the ordering cost. Inventories usually helps to reduce this cost by having a pile of stocks which can be used for the production process in the business. Next thing is gaining bulk quantity discount. Usually when the business is in usual course try to purchase the raw materials from the businesses, at that particular point of time the bulk purchases are made by the business so that they could receive quantity discount from the seller, which would reduce the cost of purchase from the business point of view. This bulk quantity discount can be availed by ordering a handsome amount of goods as per the conditions laid by the seller. Next objective or next importance can be avoiding losses of sale. Suppose that a business is usually not maintaining a high level of inventory in its organization, but due to some problem, there is lacking of supply of raw material to the businesses. At that particular point of time, what we are going to see, they are unable to produce the goods. As they are not able to produce the good, there would not be any kind of finished goods available with the company until the stock is not what we can say empty. After the company runs out of the stock, they are not able to make any sales to their customers. At that particular point of time, if another customer approaches to the company, they have to avoid loss of they would undergo the loss of sale. The customer would have to be returned as the goods are not available with the company. And for avoiding this, company usually maintains the inventory of both finished goods as well as raw material. So company usually try to mark a quantity which can be known as minimum order quantity, and usually maintains a basic level of stock which can be utilized in the case when there are certain problems like lack of supply of raw material, or there is an interruption in transportation facilities, or the things like this are going on. This stock would help at that point of time to the company for avoiding loss of sale. Next objective or next importance can be full utilization of capacity. Usually a production facility is assigned with the 100% of capacity, but for that purpose company has to company needs a regular supply of raw material so that full capacity can be utilized. Many of times it can be seen that there is reduction in the per unit cost as the capacity utilization increases. For example, if a company is producing goods at 50% capacity, the per unit cost is rupees for say 100, but if they go for producing it at 100% capacity or full capacity, the per unit cost can be reduced to rupees 90. This extra 10 rupees margin would add up in the profit of the company. That is why full capacity utilization can be benefited to the company from the point of view of maintaining the inventories. As there would be inventories, company would desire to have the utilization of this capacity. Last one is the criteria of the lower prices. This is usually with the seasonal goods which are available, with the seasonal goods which are raw material for the businesses. We can see that in the peak season there is always reduction in the price of raw material, whereas as the time passes by, the price of raw material goes on increasing as the quantity of raw material goes on decreasing in the market. To exploit this condition, usually company try to maintain a bulk quantity as an inventory with them so that they could enjoy these lower prices by reducing cost and enjoying more profit. This was for the importance of inventory. Now we will go for inventory management. So inventory management is a business process which is responsible for managing, storing, moving, sorting, arranging, counting and maintaining inventory, that is goods, component parts, etc. It ensures that the right inventory is available as per demand at low cost. Inventory management is managing the inventory in such a way that there would be proper storing of the inventory, proper movement of inventory. It would be sorted according to the criteria. It should be arranged, counted and maintained so that goods and components are made available at the point of time to whomsoever it is needed and at lower cost. This is what is inventory management. It is inventory planning which covers the task of development and administration of policy, system, procedures which maintains total cost related to inventory decisions and related functions. Usually there are certain inventory related functions like customer service requirement, production, scheduling, purchasing and so on. All these things can be only maintained by having a proper inventory management in the company. Suppose that if a company has a faulty inventory management system, how the production department can schedule the production, how the purchase department can go on purchasing, how we are going to supply the goods to the customers, as we are not having a proper inventory management system. So this is what is inventory management. Now we will move towards the what are the needs or objectives of inventory management. The very first need is to anticipate customer demand. The very first criteria for having inventory management system is to meet anticipated customer demand. What we have to do? We have to normally forecast the demand. Demand forecasting is an important thing for the company. But when the demand is forecasted, we have to anticipate the increase or decrease in demand along with the forecasting, so that it can be met by production. If suppose a company has determined that in the month of December the company would be needed 100 units for the purpose of supply to its customers, but inventory management should be so that if at that point of time the demand goes on increasing by 10%, that is the supply would be or the order would be of 110 units from customers, there should be facility available in the inventory system that extra 10 units can also be produced by the company. There should be availability of raw material. This is what is the function, or this is what is the first objective of inventory management, to meet the anticipated customer demand. Whatever the customer demand is, we should anticipate it and meet it, and inventory management can help us. Second thing is to smoothen the production requirement. For the purpose of production, usually 2 to 3 things are quite necessary. First one is raw material, second one is labor, and third one is machinery. Machineries are always known to us. We are knowing with the capacity of the machines. According to the machines and their capacity, we can hire the laborers. But the thing and the important component which is left now is the raw material. And as we are already knowing the capacity of machines and our laborers, and for the purpose of production, we usually require the amount of finished goods which we are needed to produce in that particular time frame or in that particular period. That production can be smoothened by having a proper inventory management system. So inventory management have an objective that it should go for smoothening of the production requirement. Third thing is to protect against stockouts. Stockouts means the position where there is no stock with the company. Inventory management is system which helps us in management of the stocks. As we are managing the stock, automatically inventory management helps us or protects us against stockout. If there is no stock available, how we are going to supply our goods or services to customer? Inventory management prevents from this kind of things. Next thing is to take advantage of order cycles. We have just discussed that there is a cost of ordering the goods whenever we are going in the market. For that purpose, company usually maintains an order cycle, that is the period at what point of time they would be needing to order the goods for the purpose of production. So they plan the goods in such a way that the order size should be quite big, but it should not be that much that it would again add to the storage cost of the company. So again, next objective was to take advantage of order cycles and cost. Next, to decouple operations. Usually there are problems related to strike of transportation facility, non-availability of raw material, and etc. These kind of things hamper the production facility. At that point of time, company has only option left is to look after the inventory management, which can supply the finished goods to its customer. That is what is the again next objective of the inventory management, that is to decouple operations, to protect the loss of sales by having a proper inventory management system. Next, to hedge against price increase. Usually we see that when there is less quantity of raw material available in the market, the prices of raw material goes on increasing. That is why what company do in the seasonal businesses, they try to store as much amount of raw material as they can, so that they could hedge against this price increase, or they could manage this price increase and control their cost. That is what is the next objective of inventory management, because along with storing of these goods due to the price increase, the storage cost is also there, but it should be avoided or it should be reduced to minimum. that is the another objective of inventory management. Last objective is to permit the operation. For the purpose of operations, we need to produce goods. For the purpose of production, we need two things, that is our raw material as well as works in progress. Inventory management helps us to have the objective of proper production by having a smooth production facility in the company. Now we will look towards the importance of inventory management. The very first importance or the very first function of inventory management is effectiveness of financial resources. Remember one thing, whenever we are going to purchase any kind of goods or services as a raw material, there is an financial cost attached to it. So that is why whenever we are using our financial resources, it should be with utter care. Inventory management system usually focuses on effective utilization of financial resources. As we are going to purchase the inventory, along with that there are certain additional costs such as ordering cost, storage cost, maintenance cost, supervising cost. All these costs are also attached with this. With the help of inventory management, we can effectively utilize these financial resources. Next function is the economy in purchasing. We have discussed earlier in the part of inventory and as well as objectives of inventory management that there is an cost of purchasing. Usually there is an entire process. First of all, we have to get the quotations. After these quotations, we have to make invoices. After making the invoices, we have to place order. After receiving order, we have to store it. This is what is the process of purchasing. This whole process has certain cost involved with it. Inventory management usually helps us to reduce this purchasing cost so that there would not be addition in the cost of the goods. Next thing is the uninterrupted production. One of the main function of inventory management is that there should be smooth production facility and smooth production going on in the business. There should not be any kind of shortage or excess of inventory. That is why the inventory management system is usually maintained by the company. Next thing is protection against material losses. This is related with this purchasing and storing criteria. Whenever we are storing huge amount of raw material, there is a risk of losses of material, whether it is perishable or non-perishable. We all know that perishable things have a very limited life, that is why they cannot be stored for a longer tenure. But when we speak of non-perishable item, again there can be material losses. They too have a life, or they too get destroyed by, we can say, insects or some kind of things like that. That is why inventory management system should have inventory management system usually protects against the material losses. Next is the prompt delivery to customers. Usually by maintaining proper inventory, the inventory management system helps us to supply of the finished goods to its customer promptly. We do not get any kind of loss of sale as inventory is properly maintained. Next thing is eliminates redundant inventory. It means that inventory which can be termed as dead stock, or we can say that which is not in use or which is out of fashion, is usually not maintained by inventory management system. It helps us to get away from this kind of stock before they get dead, savings which helps us to save our cost and as well as losses. Last one is the ascertainment of result. Ascertainment of result is usually related with the financials of the company. Whenever a company goes for the financial whenever a company goes for checking their financial position, there is requirement of knowing the cost of inventory which is held with the company. By proper inventory system, we could at any point of time have the ascertainment of the cost of the inventory so that we could get our financial result as and when possible. In this lecture, what we have seen, what is inventory, what is its importance, what is inventory management later on, then its need and objective, and lastly what is importance and functions of inventory management. Thank you.